the day you love each other the least. May you live each day like your last, and live each night like your first. May you both know nothing but happiness from this day forward.
That would be
I
nice.
love you guys, and thank you for allowing us to be a part of this.
Thank you, Chantel. If I can have Molly to come on up.
Riley, you gotta talk back. Riley, you gotta talk back. Come on, do it.
I didn't really, I sound really weird on the mic. Okay. Michelle, you're like, yeah. Second mom. I don't know what to say. I love you both. You know that. And I love you, Michelle.
I love you too, Ryan. Thank you.
First time I said I love you to her, by the way. It's pretty big.
Big moment!
But yeah, I love you. Happy to them, and yeah.
Gonna be with you all the time. You ready? This is Stephanie, you guys.
So I had a really amazing speech prepared, but I let Chantel hold it. Because she really didn't know what to say, so I'm going to leave it. So, for those of you who don't know me, and Becky, I'm Stephanie. Michelle is my friend, but she's also my boss. So you know I don't have a lot of time for speech writing. I researched a lot of them the day that she thought she asked me to be in her wedding. And the next day she called me back and she's like, you, and you. And I was like, oh, I'm in the wedding? She's like, didn't I ask you? No. Like most conversations that you have with Michelle, the ones she thinks she has with you and she doesn't. And then you know, for those of you that don't know, I know. And the funny part is, Ingrid and I have been friends for over 20 years. And when you meet your friend's significant other, you hope that you like them, or at the very least tolerate them. I never imagined that Michelle would become as important in my life as she has. And she's not the friend that we braid hair together.
No.
And we don't shop together.
No, we do not.
She's the friend that makes me make a monthly budget. The one that takes me to refinance my car because my APR was way too high and gets me down to 7%. And if you know my credit, that's huge. She's the friend that tells me to dump the freeloader so I can end up with the love of my life. I have watched the two of you fall more and more in love every single day. And it's inspiring. And it makes, I think, all of us want the same thing. So to that, I love you both. I wish you a lifetime of happiness. To Ingrid and Michelle.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, with Ingrid and Michelle, they pretty much, it's family with everyone. Come on back out here, guys.
Yeah, it is.
It's everyone's family. It's not friends, everyone's family. So in a second you can. So they would like to open up the floor for if anybody wants to say anything, just give me a holler. You want to say something? It's just.
You know my loud mouth needs to say something. You know I do. I promise I'll keep my pants on this time. I promise. When I first met Ingrid and Michelle, which was, God, what, 5 years ago?
Long time.
About 5, 6 years ago, which is short to some that have known them forever. And, you know, that's understandable, but I'll tell you what, when I first met them, I was having a bit of a, I guess you could call it an identity crisis. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, didn't really know who I was, really was ignorant. I ignored the beautiful, and I deprived the fortunate. And it was with the warmth of their friendship that I really found myself. They're the wisest, beautiful, most awesome couple I've ever had the pleasure of knowing, the privilege of knowing, to be honest. No. And I will tell you right now that I owe a lot to them that they don't know about, and I just want them to know that I love you, and y'all being so perfect together is the highest compliment I can give in my entire life. I love y'all, and I wish you a lifetime of happiness.
Thank you, Jesse. Anybody else want to say anything to say there?
Good stories about me, and Michelle was born into the Brusseau, so for you to come along and do it is pretty brave. I mean, you guys around here have probably seen a Brusseau or two around here. It's like, what? Who is that? Who let a psycho in here?
Right now,
Now, Miss Ingrid, she's now my Aunt Ingrid, and I couldn't ask for anything else.
and I love it every time I see you. I love you.
Anyone else? Hold on, anyone else? I actually want to say a quick something, Michelle and Ingrid, if you don't mind. Michelle and Ingrid.
Yes, Becky, I love you too.
I do. I wasn't going to use the O word. However, I'd like to say this. I've DJed for 19 years, and I came down to Charleston, South Carolina, and didn't know a soul down here, and met a few people, but Michelle was one of the first people that I met, and actually was one of the first people that actually got me a paying gig here in Charleston 10 years ago. And because of her, she's actually helped me out along the way, and I thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. And with that being said, I want to make this I want to show you the importance. Today, with everything that's going on, I don't want it to be a gay, straight wedding by any means. However, with all the weddings that I've done, and this is the first one that I've got to do, that it's officially okay to marry in the state of South Carolina. So now, not only did you get me my first paying gig in Charleston, but you guys gave me my first official gay wedding that I have DJ'd in the state of South Carolina. So thank you guys. Thank you. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. And August 1st, Gay Pride at the Pub on 61 if anybody wants to come. So I had to throw that little plug in there. So congratulations, you guys. Thank you. And I think everybody in this room, we can sum it up. We all love you guys from the bottom of our hearts. Thank y'all. All right, we're getting ready to have a... I am her bride. I also want to say thank you to Tanya Hugler and Sally Hamilton, the photographers. They did a great job. Yeah, they did, and all of y'all for coming here and seeing this wonderful, wonderful thing with Brusseau and I got married. She's always my forever girl, so this was just like solidifying something that we already knew forever. Like as soon as I met her, she was always mine forever girl. So thank you for coming. Thank you. Thanks. I also have something.
And I also have some thank yous, honey. I just wanted to say thank you, Sarah. I know you pretty much canceled 2 cakes, and that was the result. We wanted to say thank you. It means
Cake girl, right here.
we did not have our cake made by a big company. We had it made by one of our good friends, and thank you, Sarah. It made so much. Okay, woo, Sarah, okay. And also, I just wanted to say thank you to all of our bridesmaids. Thank you so much for making the trip down here. You have no idea. I love the Peanut Gallery. How much it means to us that you guys were here. To all of Ingrid's friends that came from Georgia and Hilton Head and everywhere else. To my high school friend Chantel and her girlfriend Tony. You guys have no idea. You have no idea how much it means that you came down and spent the week with us.
Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry.
Chantel knows I'm gonna be okay. We play ball together, it's all right. And to our mothers, I know Ingrid's mother has left, but my mother is still here. I love you, thank you.
Yay, Mrs.
You guys are looking in the wrong direction. To my brothers who have put up with me for years and years, and even Ingrid for 7.5 years, thank you.
We will.
Hey, Riley, take
my picture.
I said at the end of the night, we're in the limo.
We are in the limo.
In the limo, cheers. They're making out because how drunk are you?
We're pretty drunk, but my family loves her.
Yes. Let
My
me tell you.
family fucking loves her.
Michelle, I'm gonna say one thing. You know what's awesome?
What?
You know the conversation you and I had that you said, why did she pick me?
Yes.
Do you know when I went and I hugged on Ingrid, she said the exact same thing about you. She said, why does she love me? How do I deserve her? And she said the exact same thing you did.
Because you're the most amazing woman I've ever known
And
in
you
my
know
life.
what? And that's what she says about you.
There we go.
You guys
all together.
are awesome.
Together.
I love you guys.
Together. We love you too, Becky. Thank you.
So I will get this together.
Oh my
and,
God, this old wedding dress is so hot.
Oh my God, just take it off. Just take it off right now.
Wait a minute.
Get out, Becky.
They charge a lot. It's like $50 just
And there they are together in a limo, officially married.